Imagine a person named Sam. It is a Saturday morning and Sam finally has a day off. The sun is shining and Sam is looking forward to sitting on the porch with a favorite book. Suddenly, Sam's phone buzzes with a text from a friend. Hey, I'm so sorry to ask, but can you help me move all my heavy boxes today? My brother canceled and I have nobody else to help. As Sam reads the message, something happens inside. Sam's heart starts to beat a little faster. A knot forms in Sam's stomach. Sam really, really wants to stay home and rest. Sam's back actually hurts from a long week at work. But instead of saying, I can't today, I need to rest, Sam's thumbs move across the screen as if they have a mind of their own. Sure, I'll be there in 20 minutes. Sam hits send and immediately feels a wave of sadness. Sam isn't happy to help. Sam is actually kind of mad. But mostly, Sam feels a heavy weight of guilt. Sam thinks that saying no would make them a bad friend. This happens to a lot of us every single day. We say yes to things we really want to say no to. It isn't just because we are too nice or generous. It is because of a very complicated feeling in our brains. To understand why that tiny word, no, feels so scary and loud, we have to look deep into how our minds work. The main reason we struggle to say no is something called boundary anxiety. To understand this, think of a boundary like an invisible fence around your house. This fence isn't there to hurt people or keep them away forever. It is there to protect your yard and your home. It keeps your space safe so you can take care of it. When we have boundary anxiety, we feel like that fence is mean or rude. We worry that if we tell someone, I can't do that, or I need some space, they will stop liking us. We are afraid they will think we are selfish. This is called approval seeking. It means we are looking for other people to tell us we are good. For people who struggle with this, their brain tells them a lie. The lie is, you are only a good person if you are making everyone else happy. Because of this lie, saying no feels like you are breaking a rule. Even if the person asking for a favor isn't mean, your brain treats a no like you are starting a huge fight. You feel like you have to be the hero who always says yes, or else you will be the villain. Our brains are like sponges. They soak up lessons when we are very young, and we carry those lessons with us as we grow up. Many people who feel guilty saying no learned to feel that way when they were kids. Think about how some children are raised. If a child only gets a hug or a good job when they are being perfectly helpful or quiet, they learn a lesson. My feelings don't matter as much as making the adults happy. They start to believe that love is something you earn by being useful. In some cases, this comes from a survival habit. If someone lived in a house where people got angry very easily, they might have learned that saying yes keeps the house quiet and safe. In psychology, this is sometimes called fawning. It is like a deer trying to be very still and nice so a predator doesn't chase it. To that person, saying yes is a way to stay safe. As they grow up, that habit follows them. Even when they are with nice friends who wouldn't get mad, their brain still shouts, just say yes so nobody gets upset. They are trying to stop a storm that isn't even coming. You might think that always saying yes makes you the best friend in the world, but actually, it can hurt your friendships. When you always say yes, even when you are tired, sad, or busy, you start to feel something called resentment. Resentment is a slow, quiet anger that grows deep inside you. It's like a tiny weed that eventually takes over a whole garden. You start to feel mad at your friends for asking you for things, even though you are the one who told them it was okay. You might start thinking, why don't they see how tired I am? Why do they keep asking me for favors? But the truth is, They can't see how you feel because you are wearing a mask of yes. This leads to something called burnout. Imagine your energy is like a battery in a toy. If you play with the toy all day and never plug it in to charge, the battery will die. Burnout is when your human battery is at 0%. You have given so much of your energy to everyone else that you have nothing left for yourself. You feel grumpy, exhausted, and sad. When you are burned out, your yes doesn't mean anything anymore. You are just doing things because you feel you have to, not because you want to. Your friends never get to know the real you, the person who sometimes gets tired and needs a nap, because you are too busy pretending to be a person who can do everything. Here is a big secret that many people don't realize. The reason we say yes too much and the reason we get burned out come from the exact same root fear. That fear is the fear of not being enough. When we say yes to a move, a project, or a party we don't want to go to, it's because we are afraid that if we don't do those things, we aren't enough of a friend or a good enough person. We think we have to do things to be liked. Then, when we get burned out, we feel even worse because we can't keep up. We think, I'm failing because I can't do it all anymore. It's a cycle that never ends. We think saying yes protects our relationships, but it actually wears us down until we can't be a good friend at all. You can't pour water out of a pitcher that is completely empty. To be a good friend to others, you have to be a friend to yourself first. We need to change how we see the word no. Most people think no is a wall that stops things, but really, saying no to someone else is often saying yes to yourself. If you say no to a party because you are very tired, you are saying yes to your health and your sleep. If you say no to a friend's favor because you have too much homework, you are saying yes to your education. This is not being selfish. Being selfish means you don't care about anyone else. Being healthy means you care about others, but you also care about yourself. In fact, being honest and saying no makes your friendships stronger. It shows your friends that they can trust you. If you always say yes, they never know if you are helping because you want to or because you are afraid. If you say no sometimes, then when you finally say yes, they know you really mean it. Learning to say no is like practicing a new sport or learning an instrument. At first, you might be bad at it. Your heart might beat fast, your face might get red, and you might feel that old guilt trying to come back. But the more you do it, the easier it gets. You have to remember one very important thing. You are not a fixer for the whole world. You are not responsible for making sure every person you know is happy every second of the day. You are only responsible for being honest about what you can handle. The next time someone asks you for something and you feel that knot in your stomach, take a deep breath. Remember that your time is valuable. Your energy is important. You don't have to buy your friends by doing favors for them. Real friends like you because of who you are, not because of what you can do for them. Reclaiming your no is the best way to get your peace of mind back. Think about this. What is one small thing you can say no to this week to save your energy? It could be a phone call when you're busy, a game you don't like, or an extra chore you don't have time for. Try saying it nicely but firmly. How does it feel to let your no be enough?